Hi lovelies, I greet you with your time whenever you come across this video. As you guys know, I am passionate about great gist and news. So in today's video, I will be telling a story that somebody shared with me, okay? But her identity will not be posted here. So I will read the story as it is sent to me. But as usual, when I hear stories like this, I like giving praises to the Almighty God. And one of my favorite songs in stories like this is Untimely Deaths. Okay? So let me sing it to the glory of the Almighty God, because He has given us another victory through this story. Untimely death not be my portion, no. Premature death not be me get am. Untimely death not be your portion, not be our portion, not be we get am. By God's grace, untimely death not be our portion, no. Premature death not be for our head, though. Premature death not be we get am. Not be our own, not be for the children of God. Untimely death. Not be you nine get amo, not be me nine get amo, not be we nine get amo. By the special grace of God, untimely death not be for God's children. Premature death not be for our head. Untimely death not be our portion. Not be our portion. By the grace of God, not be you nine get am, not be me nine get am, not be your mama nine get am, not be my mama nine get am. No be your papa nine get am, no be my papa nine get am, no be your family get am, no be my family get am, no be your children get am, no be my children get am. By the special grace of God, no be God's children get am, no be God's children get am, no be God's children get am, no be God's children get am. No be you nine get am, no be Didi get am, no be your husband get am, no be my husband get am, no be our children get am, no be our family get am, no be God's children by the special grace of God. My people, I bet you will sing this song with me in total submission, because when you put yourself in people's shoes, in certain stories that are told, you will be left with no option than to give thanks and praises to the Almighty God, who is our great protector. So the story goes like this, my lovely people. Please post for everyone and hide my identity. The storyteller said, so guys, so I will be reading in her words. She said, I would have been a dead person last week, being 20th June 2021, if not God. I am a caterer and reside and do business in Port Harcourt, Rivers State. Last week, a man walked into my shop. He said he works with a construction company and would be needing my services to deliver snacks where they were holding a meeting. After negotiating, he made part payments. I called one of my old students to come assist me because the job was much. On the day I was to deliver the snacks, I called him. Then he asked me to board a vehicle going to Igbo-Eshe in Rivers State. And when I get to Shokosho Junction, that I should call him and he will send his driver to pick me up. And I carried my ex-students along. When we got to the said bus stop, he sent a bus with other persons inside too. From that point, we rode for about 20 minutes. At this point, I began to feel uncomfortable, and so I looked back to see who the other passengers in the vehicle were. Lo and behold, the guy behind gave me a thunderous slap that I have never received since I was born and shouted at me, "Waiting you want see." That is a pidgin word meaning, what do you want to see? What are you looking at? With a gun in his hand. At this point, I died 10 times and resurrected, according to her. We passed police checkpoint and I tried to give signal to the policemen on the spot, but they were too busy collecting 100 naira to notice they were in trouble. After that checkpoint, our eyes were tired and we journeyed for another 20 minutes before they finally stopped at a place. They untied our eyes. We saw people sitting on the ground crying. Immediately we dropped. One of them were calling an allergy on the phone that fresh meat don't land, meaning there is fresh meat on ground, and they were arguing price between 3 to 4 million naira. When he dropped the phone, he said we should take off our clothes, that he wants to check something. We hurriedly removed our clothes and they gathered to check our breasts. One of them asked me what the mark on my tummy was. I told them it was from cesarean section, that is CS, and they all exclaimed together, "You don't born?" I said, "Yes, 5 children. I get 5 children for house." They asked my student. She said she has 3 children. They got angry and started shouting, "Which kind bad market be these ones?" They were so furious. I forgot to mention that all over the ground were decomposing bodies. I heard voices of people screaming inside the bush and the sound of people butchering like an abattoir. Men and women were coming and leaving with all sizes and shapes of coolers containing human parts. In my mind, I had concluded that we will soon be in coolers too, when the one that seemed to be their leader asked us who we will call to pay ransom, since they can't lose on both sides. I kept pleading and out of fear mentioned 1 million, and they refused. They asked my student, who was by now half dead from fear. She told them she had no one on earth except her kids, that her parents died when she was 9 years old, and the father of her kids just abandoned them and disappeared, which is true, according to the woman, that she came to assist me for the job so she can have something to take home for her kids. They collected all I had and tied back our eyes and asked a bike man to drop us off close to the road. I got home to see my 5 children crying, and I couldn't stop crying myself. How would they have survived this wicked world without me? My student is still in shock till now. Please thank God for me and be safe. So there was a video I did some time ago. In short, I've done more than 2 videos about human slaughtering in Nigeria. Okay, they are using it as business now, especially if they find out you are not a mother. That one self na be the main money. Okay, so please pass out this video by sharing to your loved ones and friends that are in Nigeria, that they should be very careful. Now you can see they are even going to business centers, not even like one chance vehicle that you will enter and you might not know who is who in the vehicle. So these people have really gone far there, and they now use different ways to get their prey or bait. So my lovelies, in conclusion, I will be thanking the Almighty God with this thunderous song for the lives of this woman and her students who would have been a forgotten story by now or be said as missing persons. What a marvelous God, what a marvelous God, He has done marvelous things for them. What a marvelous God, what a marvelous God, He has done marvelous things for them. What a marvelous God, omnipresent God, praises to your name. What a marvelous God, what a marvelous. He keeps doing marvelous things for his children. What a marvelous God, what a marvelous God. He has done marvelous things for us. What a marvelous God, omniscient God. Praises to your name. What a marvelous God, omnipotent God. Honor to your name. What a marvelous God, what a marvelous. He keeps doing marvelous things for his children. Did he call him Jehovah overdo? Oh, Jehovah overdo. Oh, praises to your name. Jehovah overdo. Oh, Jehovah overdo. Oh, honor to your name. Jehovah overdo, oh, Jehovah overdo, oh, praises to your name. What a marvelous God, what a marvelous, He keeps doing marvelous things for me. What a marvelous God, what a marvelous God, He has done marvelous things for them. What a marvelous God, oh, omniscience God, praises to your name. I call him Jehovah overdo, Jehovah overdo, honor to your name. I call him Jehovah overdo, Jehovah overdo things, so praises to your name. Did he call him Jehovah overdo, oh, Jehovah overdo, oh, honor to your name. What a marvelous God, what a marvelous. He keeps doing wonderful things for his children. Jehovah overdo, oh, Jehovah overdo, oh, honor to your name. Jehovah overdo, oh, Jehovah overdo, oh, praises to your name. I always call him Jehovah overdo, oh, Jehovah overdo, oh, praises to your name. What a marvelous God, what a marvelous. He keeps doing marvelous things for his children. Yes, my people, thank you for watching this video to the end. See you on the next one, God willing. Please be very careful. Things are happening in Nigeria. Very evil.